Hi guys, this is Degla. I'm here with the July 2017 reading for our masculine energies. Please forgive me because I'm outdoors right now and it might be a little noisy, but I wanted to do my reading outdoors. Um, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, please go to my website, soulspeak.com. Also, I would like to encourage you to check my Facebook group page, Soul Speak. I do post a lot of updates on it. I post some channeled messages that I usually get, like, once I'm channeling something and there is something that needs to be said. I also share more about my news and what I feel is going on with the energies around us this time. I know many have been thinking, they were really wondering what's happening with our masculine energy for the month of July, but it's been very strong and an energetic shift that's been going on for many of us. I know I've mentioned this a few times in my last videos that everybody should be really ready for the month of June, July, August, and maybe until mid-September. Because things are really happening really, really fast, and the shift that we're going through right now is pretty strong. So it's going to be felt on so many different levels, and especially with our masculine energies, they will probably be feeling the shift much stronger than most of the feminine energies. And again, when I'm talking about energies, I'm talking about not a gender specific reading, or not a gender specific explanation of what's going on with the energies, because a masculine energy could be in a female body, and a man's body could have a feminine energy. So just wanted to explain that a little bit before I get started. I wanted to say something else also about what's going on with especially with those readings going on for my masculine energy, is that when you look at my readings, they're going to be explaining three things happening at the same time: past, present, and future. And of course, when you look at things from a spiritual perspective, this is all happening at the same time. But for many who are just maybe just tuning in to my readings, if my reading for the now is not fully resonating with you, I really recommend that you either go back in time and see what reading that you feel guided to, especially with the month, because some might resonate with earlier readings from me, and some might resonate maybe with future readings with me, and then you might not even resonate with me at all. But in general, my readings show different aspects of what goes on with the soul, especially when I'm looking at those energies. I can see things, how they're most probably going to be progressing, because I see the way the soul sees its own evolution in a way. Especially when I'm working with when I'm working, for example, with the masculine energy, I'm able to see how they see the world and how they view things as they are growing into their own roles of what their mission and their life purpose is. So I'm gonna show you the cards that I got for us this time. As you know, that I usually start by tuning into the energy of the healing, what's going on from a healing perspective. Then I see what the guides are saying when it comes to our romantic energies for the masculine, and then I'm gonna end up with what's going on with our finances, our careers, and our material lives for our masculine energies. The first card that I received is the card Hope. I know this card shows up a lot in my readings, and I really appreciate the sense of hope in general. But as soon as I pulled this card, the first thing that the guy said is a renewed sense of hope. The last maybe few weeks, our masculine energies have been going through this hermit stage, where they are really going within. Or at least those masculine energies that I'm reading, that this reading will resonate with at this moment in time. They've been really, really trying to go within and see what's going on with them. They're trying to fully understand what the journey has been all about, what the things they've been going through. They've been, I'm seeing this whole someone sitting by a table or by a desk, and just looking at things, putting things in perspective, like studying every single aspect of their life and what has been transpiring in those aspects of their lives. The renewed sense of hope means that they're really starting again to see that things have been progressing the way they've been progressing for a reason. And that's really what this card is all about, is to show that they have this sense that they're renewed hope in why things have been going on this way with them. And I see a dove here, up here. And the first thing that comes with it when you see a dove like that, you see a sense of peace. And it's very much about peaceful resolution of internal conflicts. The guys, I just said that this is what they want to say with this card. It's something from the inside has started to. So they've been going on with things, and as they've been progressing, they also keep studying and looking back and going back and forth, and things are going on in their heads and in their minds. And this, the dove here is a representation of that they're starting to have peace with the things that they've been feeling. Instead, they don't really have that animosity towards the things that they've been going through, or the mistakes they might have done in the past, or the choices that were not for their highest good that they actually took, because they're starting to see that bigger picture, that everything that they did and everything that happened was meant for them to actually really grow and mature spiritually. So that's the first card. The second card that we receive for our masculine is gratitude. And I'm seeing her, with the butterfly wings. There's a pink flower at the bottom here. And there's up here like a crown. So I'm feeling a lot going on with this. And I'm feeling as this is very much connected to the first card, because the first card was about them having this peaceful resolution with their past and what's going on with them, and they're starting to actually have this sense of gratitude. They're having a sense of gratitude for the life experience that they've been through, because many of them have been through a lot of really difficult situations and difficult internal conflicts and difficult interactions with others. It's really being grateful for the magic of seeing things happen in a way which allowed them the time and the chance to actually fully grow into their own. This is them growing into their own power, and them being grateful for those experiences, because they're starting to compare things between where they are in the now and where they've been. So it's again their appreciation and the gratitude for the things that they've been going through. And it's a very important aspect of our life, is to have gratefulness for our life experiences, gratefulness even for the difficulties and the pains and the challenges that we go through. And before, they were some of them had these anger issues or issues with why things are happening this way, because they did not fully understand or see the bigger picture between the back then and the now. And this moment, they're going to be seeing that they're going to be have gratefulness for what life experience and what life has been throwing at them. And of course, with the butterfly, they actually it's a confirmation that they've been seeing a transformation, that this is their moment of transformation right now. I'm feeling with the crown up here, it's a reference to the crown chakra in a way, that they're starting to see that bigger picture of the universe, that they are starting more and more to connect with life essence around them, that their connection is no longer just on an ego-based life, but they're actually starting to see things from up above. I don't know, I keep seeing this view that someone is having, that bird's eye view to what's below, and I feel that's a confirmation of that, and that's really what this card is all about. The third card which I received for the masculine is the card Power, and I know this card is coming back again for the masculine, but it's another confirmation of what they're going through, because before it's again a confirmation that they've been seeing themselves more in their own powerful conviction of what their ideas are, what their intuition has been showing them. Because the card, when this card came before, it was more about them honoring that intuition and honoring who they are and their ideals. So they're ready to defend their ideals and ready to defend what they see is right for them at the moment. And I'm seeing them again this time is again this month is also another confirmation of where they are. They're again being tested. They're being judged. They're being some of them might be attacked by those who are around them, or being criticized by maybe loved ones, family, or friends, or co-workers, or peers. So I see very much with this is they're really again standing in their own power. They're realizing that they have no more choice of going back. Um, One of the main things that I keep getting for the masculine, I started getting those downloads again between today and this weekend that we had in Chicago. I'm seeing many of them. There are no more bridges that connect them with the past, like the bridges that connected them with their ego perspectives, bridges that connected them with the old selves, with the old connections to old people from that old kind of life, that old kind of reality that they worked so hard to actually grow from. I'm feeling those bridges have been broken. So it's like I can't go back to this. I can't go back to this. There's only way to go, which is to keep going forward in how they see themselves. Like they're even having, I see some of them standing in the middle, like they feel that there's a bridge behind them, and then there's a road in front of them, but they can't go back. And some of them have totally destroyed the bridges with the past. Like they can't even think about going in the past because there's so much into their new chapters that they can't even look back. And some of them have this feeling that they still have a connection with their old or their past situations, but again they are still standing in their own power and deciding not to go back. So it's a very interesting card coming for the masculine this time. They again reaffirming their own self-power, and I really admire that about them, because many of them have been going through very difficult times. And I wanted to show you the bottom of the deck, which the card that I feel is really very important right now for the masculine. This card is called Dreams, and this card really this is goddess Isis. She's the goddess of love, goddess Isis of ancient Egypt. She's a god. She represented the feminine power resurrecting the masculine from the from their demise. Really, she is creating some kind of a miracle of creating a new life. And I feel very much with this card is the word dreams here represent many of our masculine energies are connecting more and more through dreams to their intuition and to their soul. So I definitely would see, and I'm seeing this in many of the even the people that I'm working with. Many of the masculine energies are getting dreams that explain to them what's going on in their life, and actually dreams that are connecting them to their feminine divine counterpart. So they're starting to see more and more through their dreams. I feel I'm seeing a flow of information through dreams, because this is probably the easiest time that they can start downloading more of the information that's coming from their soul, as well as the guides are working really hard with them through their dreams to show them more confirmations about their divine path, their life purpose, their mission, their special connection with their feminine divine counterpart. So many of them are going to be getting quite precise messages from the dreams, and in their conscious state, when they're awake, they're gonna actually start connecting more the dots, because the dreams are not just things happening now. I mean, now it's getting more intense, or more clearer information that they're gonna be actually like seeing right away. But I'm feeling those dreams are gonna be bringing flashbacks to dreams that they've had before, which they might not have paid attention to, but now it's gonna make sense to them now, because they've been seeing things from before. They've been seeing messages from before, feeling things from before, but now it's just gonna make sense, because sometimes when we're getting information at the moment, it might not make a total sense to us, but it might take a little while before this information starts to connect to our current situation, and we get those flashbacks which really show us what we've seen before. So it's going to be an interesting thing happening with our masculine. I wanted to show you what is going on with the romance side for our masculine. The first card that I received for them is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I believe this is again another confirmation that they've. If you look at the cards that I've just showed from the energy perspective, it shows them that they're looking at the past with gratitude, because they realize now that they had to go through what they had to go through, because it was meant to help them grow. And I see many of them. Healing family issues. I see many of them healing karmic connections, because again they're starting to see why these karmic connections came into their life, why those very painful experiences came into their life, because they're starting to, again, to see that bigger picture. So um, again, this is about them really seeing that they have to heal from the past, that they have to forgive themselves for making those choices, and that is definitely a connection to their romantic life, and precisely with their karmic relationships, that they are forgiving those karmic partners. Even if they're with them at this moment, they're starting to see it more as a reason why they had to grow, and why it's enabling them to ascend more into a higher perspective and into a higher vibration. Um, the next card that came in is calling your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And I know this is a beautiful card, of course, for our divine counterparts. I'm feeling more of the masculine energy starting to reconnect back with their divine feminine. Uh, but what I'm feeling with this card is that, like at times, even though, for example, our divine feminine have been working really hard to raise their vibration, they were not at the same exact level where they're matching with their masculine counterparts. And I'm feeling this very much, that the masculine now are raising their vibration enough, or some of them have already reached the point where they're in much higher vibration, or some of them are going to be throughout the month of July. They're going to be reaching that point where they're working on that a higher vibration, where they're able to kind of match the vibration of their divine feminine, which is again is another important aspect when we're connecting with a romantic partner, where, and especially this is very much connected with twin flames, um, are more closer to a physical reunion, physical recommunication with their twin flames. Um, some of them having their twin flames coming back into their lives, or if they have not met their twin flame, that they're going to start becoming at an energy level and a vibrational level where they are ready to meet that person into their life. So I see this as a great progress for our masculine, and I think it's very much like, if you look at my readings from the past months, you'll see how they're reaching into that transition, because they had to go through a lot of healing and a lot of interesting and amazing life events that has pushed them more and more into stepping away from their ego. So this is a really good card for our masculine. The third card is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And I feel, again, this is a connection to their vibration being up higher, because when your vibration is really high, you're able to actually enjoy a connection with your divine partner, with your twin flame, with your divine soulmate, because you're actually able now to understand passion, to enjoy passion, and to enjoy that passionate connection with another one. I feel that they're ready for passion. They're excited about um, that connection with their feminine energy, because they're seeing things as they're seeing how they've been progressing. They're healing their past, and it's like they have this renewed sense of love. Their renewed sense of wanting a passionate connection with that person. They're missing that unconditional love. So I feel this is a really nice card for our masculine. When it comes to the material lives of our masculine, The first card is Seven of Air. Plans that need revision, more going on that meets the eye, poor timing. And I wanted, when I got this card, I couldn't really fully understand what the guys really wanted to show with it. Um, but it really jumped with the second card, which is the Queen of Earth. Thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. And I feel very much these two cards, because they really jump together. And what I'm feeling with them um, is as much as our masculine energies are reaching better points in their finances, in their careers, they're starting to see things from a better perspective. And some of them, I see some of them have received new job offers. I see some of them have received promotions, or some kind of a new project that has increased their income, or is showing them a new direction. Like something in their finances has been improving. But I'm feeling very much with these two cards is, as much as everything they've been working, sometimes our masculine energy focus too much on their material aspect, because they they see the way to their romantic side is through their material life. Like, it's unfortunate sometimes, because they connect their ego perspective of how they want to be at a better financial situation before reconnecting with their feminine. But some of them have been choosing more better careers, things that are more connected to their mission and their life purpose. And some of them um, have been wanting to leave toxic situations in careers and toxic situations in the workplace, and choosing a better perspective or a better energy workplaces. But I feel with these two cards is that even though they made those right choices and they took those right directions, and things are in a way are on the way to improvement, or they have already improved in their careers and their finances, but they're not finding happiness. They're not. They thought they're going to be really, really happy, but with everything going kind of right in their life, they're healing and things are a much better perspective. They're not fully finding that peaceful satisfaction with everything. Um, I feel that these cards are really about a reevaluation of their life, a reevaluation of what they have achieved so far, where they're going, where they're heading, what is really important for them. I feel this is about them prioritizing what's important in their life at this moment. So some of them are going to be making choices um, where they're going to be finding their happiness. So some of them are going to be finding their full happiness in their careers and their finances, and some of them are going to find their happiness in being with a specific partner, and some are going to fully realize um, all their priorities and what it's really important for them. Um, I see some of them reaching that, knowing that they could have all the money in the world, they could have all peaceful connections with others around them, or whatever is happening in their material life, they could have it all. But at the same time, their happiness is really by honoring their hearts and honoring their soul, um, as they need to connect with a divine counterpart, with a divine feminine counterpart. So I'm feeling many of them are seeing importance of having a family, importance of um, finding love in the places where they know they can find love, or in that person, or I'm seeing also a group of people that they will find unconditional love, or love that really um, honors their hearts and their souls. So I'm seeing them, and at least the ones that I'm seeing right now or I'm feeling is, um, you could have the money in the whole world, but without love you cannot fully enjoy that money or enjoy the time that you have. Or I don't know why I keep seeing someone sitting down and being in the middle of a crowd. That's what the guys are showing me, someone in the middle of a really large crowd, but they're totally not there. They're totally detached from the people around them. They're totally detached even from their environment. Even they could be in a really happy place or nice situations or people who actually care about them and love them, but at the same time they're not happy. They can't find their happiness in where they are without them honoring their heart and their soul by making a choice, to be with a special someone, or um, to reconnect with a past lover, or um, even to mend connections with some people. um, I feel that's definitely what's going on with them, and it's quite a revelation for them, because they thought that maybe when they reach a point where their careers and finances are a better place, they they'll be happy, but they're there, but they're not finding their happiness. So I feel that's it's going to be important month of revelations of prioritization for our masculine energies. With this, I hope that you enjoy the month of July. We're going to get a new moon coming up on July 9th. And I'm sorry, it's a full moon. And the full moon is going to, I feel that's what the full moon is going to illuminate for our masculine is what are their priorities, what they want to have in life, and what, the hard work that they've been through and the life that they've been through, where they see it heading. And based on that, they're going to be making some interesting choices and interesting decisions coming up. Um, with this, if you would like to book a personal reading, a private reading with me, please check my website, soulspeak.com. Also, please check my Facebook group page, Soulspeak, because I post channel messages on it. And I look forward to another reading for our masculine energies.